Hello, everyone. I would like to give a shout out to all of the entrepreneurs watching. And I would also like to give a shout out to everyone who thinks they want to become an entrepreneur who is watching this video. I want to let you know right up front that I am going to cut all of the fluff. I'm going to cut straight to the chase, and I'm going to shoot straight from the hip. So that means that I'm going to give you as much information as possible that can benefit you without keeping you online too long on this video. I am about to tell you what an LLC is, why an LLC is good, and how you can file one quickly online. My name is Dee Collins, and I am the founder of GeniusLifeNetwork.com. I'm also the creator of Success Creation Academy, and I'm just getting ready to share some stuff with you because even though I would love to, talk forever and keep you on here, I know that you have business that you need to get to, and I want to get you to that business as soon as possible. So I don't want to keep you too long. I watch a lot of videos online, and what I have found is that sometimes when I'm watching a video, even though it has valuable information, if it's like 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long, an hour long, or longer than that, like I have other things to do. So I don't want to keep you too long. So this entire video is about how you can file your LLC online, what an LLC is, why you might need an LLC, and I will also give you some other information as well. Just so that you can know a little bit about me super quickly, I want to tell you that I am a serialpreneur, which means that I own and operate multiple businesses. I'm an author, inspirational speaker. I'm a mother of two grown children that I love very much. And I'm a person that is super passionate about helping others, even if it's for free. So I have some information that I will give you. And thus, this is why I'm making this video and posting this video. I also, like I said, I created geniuslifenetwork.com. The site is not fully open yet, but it will be soon. And I'm allowing people to come on to that site, follow me on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I am going to be documenting a special project that I'm doing, which shows you how you can take a business from $0 from scratch to $1 million in 12 months. So I'm gonna have a whole, what do they call it? Like a on YouTube, it's like like a playlist. So I'm gonna have a playlist specifically for those videos. But along the whole process, I'm also going to be posting other videos just to help you in your business, help you succeed as an entrepreneur and as an online entrepreneur. And my focus as an online entrepreneur is in affiliate marketing. So I'm going to talk about all of that on another video. I don't want to take up too much time right now. I want to just get down to business right now and tell you about how you can file an LLC online super fast, super easy, and for the least amount of money possible. Now, I do need to tell you this before I get into it. I am not an attorney and I am not an accountant. So I cannot give you legal advice and I cannot give you tax or accounting advice. But all I can do is tell you what I know, what I've done, share some things with you. And, I don't claim to tell you specifically to do anything. I'm just going to show you what I've done and give you some information I think can help you a lot. So I'm getting ready to dive into that right now. I'm getting ready to share my screen in a moment as I show you about how to file an LLC online. I'm going to show you how I did mine, and I did mine in the state of Arizona. So it may be a little bit different in the state that you're in, but the general principles will be pretty much the same. The reason why I am posting or recording this video is because when you decide that you want to do business, no matter what type of business that you want to do, but specifically like an online business, especially if you want to start being an affiliate marketer online, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have your business set up correctly. You just don't want to do this like it's some type of hobby, you want to make sure that you have your business structure set up properly. And one of the greatest business structures or easiest business structures that you can do is an LLC. I created my first LLC a little over 10 years ago, and I've been very, very happy with it. It has made things super easy for me, especially when it comes to filing taxes, because I'm a single member LLC. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But like when I file my taxes, I'm able to have my accountant file a Schedule C for deductions for me, business deductions. But it's kind of like almost like a personal tax return, but my LLC is included. And everything that I use for my business, I'm able to, deduct. So, like my cell phone bill is deductible, my internet service is deductible, and there are a lot of other things that are deductible. I will not get into that right now, and that's not really the area that I'm trying to go in. But right now, I'm going to tell you what an LLC is. I'm going to tell you why an LLC is good. And I'm going to tell you how you can file an LLC online quickly and easily for a very low cost. So my first LLC, I actually used LegalZoom to do it because I had no idea how to do it and I needed help. So I used them. There's no harm in doing that. There's other companies online that will help you file an LLC, and you need to be able to do it in your own particular state that you're doing business in. I'm also going to talk to you about what a registered agent is, because you need that to have an LLC. And I don't know all of the laws from state to state. I know that when you file an LLC in Arizona, that it is good forever, that it does not expire. You do need a registered agent, and you can be your own registered agent. So before, when I filed my first LLC and I used LegalZoom to do that, they also got the registered agent for me, and I paid money for all of that. I also paid money to get my EIN, and you don't have to do any of that. I'm not going to cover the EIN in this particular video, but after this video, I'm going to post another video very soon that is going to show you how you can get your own EIN online for free in 10 minutes or less. But now let's just go ahead and dive into it. So first, what I want to tell you is what an LLC is. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company, stands for Limited Liability Company. And one reason why you might want to get an LLC is, like I said, when you're starting a business, you want to do it right. You want to have a good, solid foundation. So you want to have the right business setup. You might decide to get another business set up like a corporation, but an LLC is probably the easiest and the best. But I can't say that. You have to decide that on your own. Now, one of the things that is great about an LLC or a limited liability company is that an LLC protects your personal assets or separates them from your business assets. So if something happens or if something comes against your business legally, the LLC can provide protection against your personal life, your personal assets. So that's one of the great things about an LLC. Now, I told you that I filed my first LLC about 10 years ago. And the reason why I love it is because when it comes to tax time, it's almost like filing a personal tax return. So I have hired people to file tax returns for me, and I've given them my information about my LLC. I have a consulting company, and I have also operated as an independent contractor. And in that, I have been able to give my LLC information and my EIN, which I said I will talk to you about later in a different video, the information about that when I actually submitted my W-9 for my independent contractor or my subcontractor work that I have done. And it was just like part of my personal tax filing. But so I've told you what an LLC is, a limited liability company. I've told you why an LLC is good because it can protect you and separate you from the business and protect you from anything that might come against the business regarding your personal life, your personal assets, and so forth. So now what I want to do is I want to take you and I'm going to actually share my screen. I'm going to go online and show you how you can file an LLC online very quickly, very easily, and inexpensively. I did state that sometimes you can use another company, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. If you feel uncomfortable doing this yourself, you might want to hire somebody like LegalZoom.com or another company to do this for you. And they will do it for you and they will do it very well, but they are also going to charge you for that service. So if you hire another company to do it, not only are you going to have to pay the filing fees for your LLC, they're going to charge you for the registered agent fee. And if you opt to get your EIN through them, they're going to charge you for that as well. And you can actually get that for free online. So I'm going to show you what I did. And, the first time I did use LegalZoom to get my LLC, but after I knew better, I did better. Sometimes when we know better, we do better. And that's exactly what I did. So once I found out how to do it, and there were questions on the LLC application online that I wasn't sure about, but guess what? We got Google, we got YouTube. Are you watching this on YouTube? You can find out just about anything that you need to know. And during that application process, if you're not sure about something, if I don't answer it in this video, you can pause that application process. You can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can ask the questions that you have, find out what you need to know, and know how to answer the questions through the application process. So I'm getting ready to share my screen. I'm going to go online and show you what I have done. So bear with me for just a moment. Like what I really wanted to show you guys. I was just recently on a Zoom call, but I'm just going to go ahead and type in Google. So now Google is up, and I hope you guys can see that. And I'm going to type in the search bar, File LLC Online Arizona, because Arizona is the state that I'm in. But if you are in a different state, when you go online, just go to Google and type in File LLC Online and then type whatever state you're in. So I'm going to push the enter button. And when I do that, a lot of different things come up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down because you're always going to see ads first. People advertising because they want to file that LLC for you so that they can get paid, so that they can get paid for filing it for you, in addition to whatever the filing fee is for your state, so that they can get paid for getting you a registered agent, all that stuff, whatever it is. But what you are going to be looking for is the corporation commission in your particular state. So I have typed in File LLC Online Arizona. I scrolled down past all of the ads that were advertised, and then I come to this particular section, which says Arizona Corporation Commission. That is what I want to click on. There's no ad here. It's just the Arizona Corporation Commission. Now, I'm in Arizona, but if you're not in Arizona, if you're in another state, you're going to type in your Google File LLC Online, and then you're going to type your state. And then when the results come up, you're going to scroll down until you see the Corporation Commission for your particular state. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link, and then it comes up with the Arizona Corporation Commission website. So I have already registered, a profile with this particular site. So you can see there, that's my like email address in the sign in area. And my password is blanked out. You can't see what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in. So whatever state you're in, other than Arizona, you're going to do the same thing, similar thing with your particular state's corporation commission. And you're going to set up your own particular profile. So once I signed in, I come to my dashboard and then I see all of these different options. So I can look at my alerts, I can look at entities that I followed, I can look at my rejected filings, all of this different stuff. But I don't need any of that right now, because right now, all I want to do is show you how you can quickly and easily create an LLC online. So right here at the top, it says File Corporation Annual Report. Out over here, it says reserve a name, but right here in the middle, it says create a new LLC. So that's what you're going to do when you're creating a new LLC. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create a new LLC. Now, once I click on that, it's going to ask me a couple of different questions. One is, am I creating a limited liability company, or am I creating a professional limited liability company? Now, a professional limited liability company is something like if you're an accountant or a lawyer, but I'm not doing that. I'm just creating a limited liability company. So I'm going to go ahead and click that dot, and then I'm going to click next. When I click next, it's going to take me to a page and it's going to ask me for my entity name. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click in an entity name that is slightly different than the one that I already registered, because I don't want any problems with this process as I'm showing it to you. Like if I put in the name that I've already registered, it might give me trouble. So I'm going to just click in something fictitious just for example purposes. So the name of my most recent LLC is Genius Life Network.com, but I'm going to just put in Genius. You see where it comes up there. I've already typed it in. Genius Life Example. And I'm going to click on this little box that says, I am the owner of the trade name. And then I'm going to click on search, because once I click on search, it's going to see if anybody else is using this name as an LLC. It says alert, entity name must not contain any of the following identifiers. Okay, so I need to do something else. I'm just going to type in Genius Life just to be safe. I'm going to click on search. Oh man, I'm running into a problem, but please bear with me. So what can I click in? I click in example test LLC to search. Okay, so that one works. It says right here, the name is available. So when you see that the name is available, and I can't actually say that this is going to be exactly the same if you're doing this in another state outside of Arizona. I'm doing this on the Arizona Corporation Commission, but it should be very, very similar and very easy for you to do. So it says the name is available. So now that the name is available, I'm going to go ahead and click on next. Once I click on next, it's going to think a little bit, and then it's going to ask me some questions. So it's going to ask me different information about the entity for the articles of organization. So one of the things it's going to ask me is my entity email address. So I'm going to put in this email address, and then that notification pops up to say, is it okay that we list this as your entity's email address and we can email you there? It's going to put down today's date as the effective date. It's going to put down the time, and then it's going to ask you to choose your character of business. So you need to select one of these that represents what type of business that you have. Is going to ask you for a subcode. So I'm just going to select one here real quick, just for example purposes. It's not going to be exact to this particular business. I took more time when I was actually doing this for my business, so I could select something that was accurate. Then you just go through the whole process, scroll down, click on the next button. You just go through it, and then it's going to ask you about your statutory agent. Is your statutory agent an existing business registered with the Arizona Corporation Commission? I'm going to put no, because what I did find out is that you can actually be your own statutory agent, or you can list someone else as your statutory agent. So what I found out is in the state of Arizona, and you may want to Google this and find out for your own particular state, but to be a statutory agent in the state of Arizona, all you have to do is to be an individual or a business with, an address, like an actual address, not a P.O. box, but a physical address. So I put down individual, and I'm going to go ahead and put my name, and I'm going to click on the button Create Agent. So this is very important because I didn't realize this the first time that I did it. But when I put down myself as my own statutory agent for the first time, because I use myself and I have a physical address, so it can be my own statutory agent. But what the Arizona Corporation Commission does is they send out a notification for that to be validated. And so I had to create a separate account with the Arizona Corporation Commission under my own name and a different email address, so that when I got that notification, I could sign in to that account and accept the statutory agent notification and accept that I was a statutory agent for the particular LLC that I was filing. So this asks for all of the information. It asks if it's an individual or an entity. So I'm just going to go ahead and auto file my information in there. I'm gonna click on done. It says please enter mailing address line 1. Okay, so let me see what I missed. Okay, so I missed that. Let me see if that works. Okay, so that works. And then once you have everything entered in correctly and you click on next, then that works. Then it's going to ask you about your articles of organization. This is super important, and this is what you are basically going to need to function as an LLC. You need your articles of organization. So I'm just going to try to autofill this. You're going to take more time doing this when you're actually doing it for real, for your own business and your own LLC filing. But I just put that in, and then I'm going to click next, and then it takes me to another page for articles of organization, and it says like title. I didn't select anything. I'm just trying to do this quickly to autofill for everything so that we can get through this process quickly so that you can actually see how it's done. But when you do it, you need to pay attention to all of these different sections and make sure that you fill out the right information. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. It says, please select management structure. Please select one member, managing member. Okay, so right here, it's going to ask for your management structure. So when you are filing an LLC, you can either be a member managed LLC or a manager managed LLC. So the difference between those two is that a member managed LLC means that control of the business is split between all of the members of that particular LLC. If you are just filing a single member LLC, which most of you will be doing, what I decided to do when I did this is I decided to click on manager managed because I'm a single member LLC. I am the manager, so I'm controlling every aspect of the business. So I don't know how your business is going to be set up. And that's something that you will have to decide. So you have to decide, are you going to be member managed, where the responsibilities and control of the business is split between the members of that LLC, if you're going to have other members or parties a part of your LLC, or if you're going to be a single member LLC. Now, if you're going to be a single member LLC, you can still do member managed, but you're the only member, so you're the only one managing. I'm the only member, so I decided to do manager managed. And the difference with manager managed is even if you have other members of the LLC, the control of the business is controlled by one managing partner or one manager of the LLC. So right here, it asked me to fill in that information. I chose manager managed. The information is in there. And I'm going to go ahead and click the next button. It says, please select one member manager. So I think I missed something here. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I'm going to click on add principal. I'm going to click on manager there. Maybe that will do it. Okay, keep running into this problem. Sorry, maybe this will do it. Okay, so that's what I had to do. I had all the information filled in, but after all the information was filled in, I had to actually click on add principal. It's probably going to be something very similar if you even do this in a different state other than Arizona. But now that I clicked on add principal with all that information filled in, it shows title as manager, shows the name, the address, the email address, and then I can click on next, and it's going to take me to the next part of the process. So right here, this is what is so beautiful about doing this online yourself. Now, like I said, if you don't feel comfortable with this, you can definitely use a company to do this for you, but you can do this so much cheaper and easier and quicker and more inexpensively if you just do it yourself. And it's just filling out the information. So right here, you can see the document type is articles of organization. You can see the document fee here is $50. And then you can see here, fee schedule, click here. So that's what you're going to do. And we're almost done with this video, and I'm getting ready to stop the share screen because I've taken you far enough and shown you, even with some of the obstacles that I ran into while I was doing this, which is totally real life, that you might have to deal with as well during the process. You know, sometimes you just, kind of have to figure it out as you go along. But the thing is that when you hire a company to do this, they're going to not only charge you the filing fee, they're going to charge you for the registered agent fee, and probably going to charge you for the EIN. You can get the EIN online for free in 10 minutes or less. You can be your own registered agent, so you don't have to pay for that if you don't want. And you can also file your LLC online yourself, and the fee is only going to be whatever your state charges. Arizona charges $50. So like the first time that I did this, like 10 years ago, when I hired a company to do this for me, I paid like over $300 because I was paying their fee on top of the filing fee for my state. So it says, you know, click here. It's going to see what that says. And it tells me, you know, like where I can look at the fee schedule and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to stop my share screen right here because I'm sure that if you go through this process, you can figure it out from here. And so bottom line is my last LLC, I became my own registered agent. I put my application in for my LLC online. I only had to pay the registration fee for my state, which was $50, instead of paying somebody else for the convenience of them doing it for me on top of those fees. And there's another thing that will happen once you actually click on it and file it, they will give you options. So they will give you options as to, like, if you need an LLC immediately, they will have an additional filing fee. Well, at least they do in the state of Arizona. Like if you need it filed same day or within 24 hours or within 48 hours. So the quicker you need it, the more expensive it is going to be. I did not want to pay those extra fees. So I just clicked on the regular filing fee for $50, and really, truly, it did not take that long. It took maybe about 48 to 72 hours, 48 to 72 business hours total. And I had my LLC. So what you're looking for is the articles of organization. Now, once you register your online account with your state's corporation commission, you can go in, you can check on the status of it. You can check on if it's been rejected. If it's been rejected, they will tell you why and what you need to submit. And, you know, you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do. So I did run into a problem because I didn't know any better, because before I had another company doing everything for me, and I became my own registered agent, and I had filed or set up a separate account for my registered agent account, but I didn't realize that I needed to sign into that account to accept being a registered agent for my LLC. So they wouldn't process my articles of organization because I hadn't logged into that other account and accepted being a registered agent for my LLC. So just keep that in mind, do all of that. And I hope that this video has helped you. I hope that it has been informative. I hope that you have received what you need from it. I'm going to watch this video again. And if I see something or realize when I watch it again that I missed telling you something that's super ultra important, then I'm going to turn this video into a part 1 and come on with a part 2 for anything that I feel like I might have missed telling you. So you're going to need, once your paperwork is processed as an LLC, you're going to need your articles of organization. When you log into your site after your paperwork has been properly processed, you will be able to download your articles of organization. And that is something that you're going to need to take to the bank to start your bank account. You want to start your business on a solid foundation, and you want to start your business the right way, and you want to keep your business finances separate than your personal finances. That's another mistake that I've made in the past. I was, running businesses out of my personal checking account, and it can be really messy. So you don't want to do that. Definitely do this the right way. So another thing is, once you're able to download your articles of organization after your paperwork has been processed for your LLC, you're going to need those to be able to get your EIN, or your employer identification number, online. My next video is going to show you how to do that for free within 10 minutes online. I just got a message from somebody a few weeks ago that said they paid somebody to do it just because they didn't know any better. But you don't have to pay anybody to do it, and you can get it online and be able to download it within a matter of minutes. So please stay tuned for that next video on how to get your EIN for free online within 10 minutes. And I also would ask that you would like this video, because when you hit the like button, it helps the algorithm, and it's going to get this video shown to many more people on YouTube. I would also ask that if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and also hit that notifications bell, because I'm going to be posting so many videos that are going to help so many people in business, in online business, in affiliate marketing. And I also want you to follow me on my current challenge, because I'm actually becoming completely transparent. I am starting a super cool project called the $1 Million Genius Life Journey, where I am attempting to generate $1 million in affiliate commissions online in 12 months by somebody showing me exactly what to do, because they've done it already. But I'm going to do it online because this is just like an adventure of mine, and I want to bless as many people as possible, and I want you to watch me do it. I definitely hope I succeed, because if and when I succeed, I will be a millionaire, and it will greatly increase my influence, allow me to help others, allow me to be a world changer and walk in my purpose like I desire to. So you can go to my website, geniuslifenetwork.com. It is not opened yet, but I'm going to open it soon. I'm going to be posting a lot of valuable content on that site to help people in their online business mission, whether they've been an online entrepreneur for a year, a month, a week, 20 years, whatever. I'm going to help everyone become better, make money consistently as I learn how to do that, and actually do it as you watch right over my shoulder. And you can absolutely duplicate everything I do. I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to give you tips that you would have had to pay maybe hundreds or thousands of dollars to find out, but I'm going to show it to you for free. So I hope that you do connect with me on YouTube. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you destroy the like button on this video. I hope you hit that notifications bell so you can see whenever I post a new video, so you don't miss any of the valuable content that I'm sharing. And I want you to remember me. Well, my name is Deneen, but most people call me Dee. So I'm Dee Collins. But most of all, I want you to know me as your sister in success. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. And make sure you watch the next video, because I'm actually going to be giving away some super cool free stuff. Not only like free training and videos, I'm also opening up a private VIP site where people can have special VIP access to me for free for now, beginning. But I'm also going to be giving away some complimentary luxury vacation stays in, a few of over 60 destinations worldwide. So, stay tuned, because everything that I learn, I'm going to share with you, because I know what it is like to be frustrated, to be unsuccessful, to be flat broke, to try to figure out how you're going to make it from day to day. I know what it feels like to be depressed and not have, any direction. So that's why I'm here. That's my purpose. This is who I am. This is the reason I exist. And this is why you should care, because it's not about me anymore. It's about what I've been through. It's about what I know. And it's about how I can help you through those two things. Take care.